What's good, y'all? It's your boy CrayG, and welcome back to another Need for Speed Heat video. It's a little cold in my room, man, right now. That's why I got this jacket on, you know what I'm saying? I think what I'm about to talk about in this video is actually really important, and it's gonna make most of the difference for if people are gonna end up leaving the game or staying with the game or not in the future, and when future updates roll out. Before we get into this video, man, if you guys have been enjoying the content on the channel, don't forget to drop a like and hit that sub button. Let's get into it. All right, man, let's talk about the February update. Now, there has been the only thing that has literally been said about the February update, if there even is going to be a February update, it could be March, it could be, you know, whatever, but I doubt they're going to skip February, because they did say that there was going to be an update coming shortly after the January update. So I would presume that would be in February, hence February update. The only thing that they have said about it is that more cars are coming, and they said that in the January update patch notes. So they said more cars are coming, not with the January update, but in the future, soon in the future. So that's the only solid thing that we know about the February update. All we can say is that more cars are coming, and that's a good thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like this February update needs to be the cream of the crop, you know what I mean? Like, for example, with the January update, they fixed a lot of bugs and stuff, and they got a lot of stuff out the way, which is good. That's a good thing. If you go through those patch notes, like I just dropped a video on it 2 days ago, going through all of the patch notes that had to do with the January update. I even skipped some because of just how much stuff was on that page. It was a lot of stuff that they fixed, a lot of bugs, a lot of performance issues, quality of life improvements, car and garage changes, a bunch of stuff that they actually fixed and changed for the better. And that update was good in a sense. Now, the thing about the February update is that it needs to have content. They can't bring us another huge update with a bunch of bug fixes and no content. Granted, bug fixes are a good thing. Bug fixes, glitches and stuff like that, fixing all that stuff, that is good. But at the same time, I feel like this next update, if they want to keep people around, it has to have some content more than just new cars coming to the game. We need new races or something. We need new game modes. We need a race creator. I've been talking about these things for so long, man. A race creator would be so crazy to implement to the game. Imagine us like a Midnight Club style race creator where we can go place checkpoints anywhere around the map, a starting line, a couple checkpoints, and a finish line. That would be perfect, because that would give us so much more things to do with our friends if we can create races of any type, like drift races, drag races, whatever. I've seen so many places on the map that would be perfect for drag races. Just let me put a starting line, place a bunch of checkpoints down this long strip, and put one at the end and make it a drag race, and then have us upload it to some kind of library where you can see a bunch of people's different races that they've uploaded, and you can download it for yourself and have it in your library and try it out. That would be something dope to implement to the game. And it sounds so simple, but something like that is so huge and would be so big for Need for Speed, and I don't know if they understand this yet. Now, if we get to cars, yes, cars are definitely needed, and cars are coming, but in terms of what cars, I mean, there's no way to tell what cars are going to be coming. Of course, there have been a couple cars that have been leaked, like the S14 and you know, the Red Bull cars or something like that. There was a couple cars that LP Ripper 24 mentioned on his channel, so if you guys want to see that, you can go check it out. He has a couple videos surrounding like certain leaks for certain cars that may be coming to Need for Speed Heat. I mean, I know what cars that I want to see. I'm a majority tuner guy, so I want cars like the Eclipse GSX, the Nissan 300ZX, the Nissan Silvia S14, cars like that, the Honda Integra GSR, Toyota Celica GT4. Those type of cars, man, are the cars that I would like to see added to the game. You know, there are a couple supercars and stuff that people have been talking about. Like one person I follow on Twitter, she wants a Bugatti in the game, and she's been like pressing for that Bugatti. And I mean, it's not really far-fetched for them to add a Bugatti into Need for Speed Heat. I'm not sure where it's been done before. I can't remember a Need for Speed that had a Bugatti in it, but it wouldn't be that far-fetched, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying there has to be something else to complement the cars in the game. Don't give us new cars where we have to do the same exact races or do the same stuff or drive around the same areas of the map. Add a little bit of map expansion, even if it's just a little area. Give us something new to explore, something new to do. Add a new collectible, something, you know. There has to be something that comes along with the February update. If, like I said, the update's coming in February, but I think most likely it will be coming in February, because you know, they said the cars are coming soon, and there was an update soon after the January update. So February seems pretty spot on. Now, what I think would be a dope addition to Need for Speed Heat, and this tags along also with the fact that we can change our characters' outfits and stuff and change the look of our character. Now, yes, you can see your character in the garage and it looks cool seeing what clothes they have on or whatever, but I think to add a little more flavor to it, they should add something in like actual car meets. I know people do car meets, they get in the lobby with all their friends, they go park at a certain gas station or whatever, certain parking lot, and they do car meets, you know what I'm saying? But add something in the game to where you can actually host or start a car meet in some parking lot, and then people can join your car meet or whatever, stuff like that. And once you guys load into the lobby, you're all in the parking lot leaning onto your car, sitting outside your cars, and you can go around like you're in the garage and look at each person's individual car. So just like how you're in the garage and you have your crew members in your garage, you can set it to where if you want just your cars in there or your crew members' cars, you can see your crew members' cars in the garage. Use that same aspect and put it into car meets for the game. So it's like they should have different locations for, you know, where we want to do car meets, like different, you know, restaurant parking lots or the mall or stuff like that, you know what I mean? And have us or give us the ability to go around and check out each person's car that's in the car meet, and then someone can start a race up, or we can just go cruise, like stuff like that. Those little additions will make people so happy, and I'm not sure why they don't think about these kind of things or these kind of additions that can be brought to the game. And I mean, maybe they have. Maybe I'm speaking right now and this stuff is gonna come into the game, but wouldn't that be pretty dope? I'm just throwing stuff out here that I've been thinking about and stuff that's been on my mind lately, because I really don't want to see this game go down the drain. And I mean, to all the people that's saying Need for Speed Heat is dead right now, you're false. The game is not dead. It's far from dead. It won't end up dead if they do something about it. Now, I mean, I figure Need for Speed 2020 is probably already in development, but at the same time, I feel like they should be spending most of their time on keeping the player base happy for Need for Speed Heat. I mean, this is still a relatively new game. It's been out for what, 3 months or something like that. So the community probably has millions of ideas that would be so great to add to the game, man. But I'm just not sure if they're taking heed of what everyone's saying. I do know, also just another mention to LP Ripper 24. He did just drop a video on like a survey or some kind of document that we're able to fill out and give feedback on, and they're actually looking at that document and figuring out what people are telling them to do and to not do and to change and to not change, and they're gonna make changes or choices based off of that feedback. And I really encourage you guys to go hit that up, man, and just see what's up and drop in there what you think would be good for the game, because I just think there's so many things on my mind that I could just come off the top, you know what I mean? But it won't matter because 9 times out of 10 they're probably not going to see this video, you know what I mean? So you have to put it on paper, you have to put it where they can see it and where they can notice what things that people actually want to bring into the game. Now, I'm not sure what's going on as far as budget and stuff like that, or any plans that they already have set for the game, but I just hope it's kind of along the lines of what everyone has been wanting. And I hope the cars that they add to the game are pretty dope cars. I can't expect all tuners to be added in because there's different demographics of people. People like muscle cars, people like supercars, people like sports cars. So they gotta kind of cater to everyone, and I understand that. So I can't be selfish and just ask for straight tuner cars, you know. I get that. And I don't know how I would feel about cars being locked behind a paywall. I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that. Adding cars to the game, I don't know. Free DLC, I don't know how that's gonna be for the deluxe edition people. The people who purchase the deluxe version of the game, are they gonna get the cars for free? Is there gonna be car packs? I don't know. We don't know yet, but we can only hope for the best. And that's it, really, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and hit that sub button. That's really all I had to say, man. But in reality, we all know that this February update is going to need content. It's gonna need content to keep people around, and that's just facts, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.